Massive rigging, there was massive corruption, use of money, people paying their way to get those flags, and there was a lot of confusion starting from the
I took one question? Okay. So our coming together, my name's again Esenu Anthony, Member of Parliament for Kapelebiong. I have been elected as the chairperson for the NRM Independence leaning Members of Parliament. We have come together because over 210 of us have formed a platform. We are all NRM Members of Parliament who did not go through in the primaries. And everybody has a story, which story is a very painful one. The story is an expression of four things. Number one, the election process was full of violence. We have never seen this happen in the history of this country and of NRM. Number two, the question of voter intimidation. Number three, the outright expression of corruption by the voting system and processes. People receive DRA forms days before, and they fill in what you receive on the at the polling station as a DRA form is not what is being read at the tally center. And then finally, the whole aspect of blotting of results. You find an area with about 200 voters is declared with 2,000 voters. And ask yourself, where do all this come from? Sometimes you have people voting several times, and we are saying this is not acceptable. As members of the NRM who love this party and love democracy, we are saying we want to give our people of Uganda opportunity to elect their leaders. And we who are independents are aware that given the opportunity for the people to make a choice, they will tell Uganda whom they really want. Whether it is the fake flag bearers who are now holding flags, or the MPs or members who are not come as independents. We are saying this is our chance to allow the voters to vote whom they want. So this coming together is to coordinate ourselves and saying we are still members of the NRM, we love this party, we are going to stand for and campaign for the president who is our chairperson, but because of the mismanagement of the primaries at the lower level, we are saying no, we must give our people opportunity to choose whom they want. That's why we are here together. Thank you.
They want to save the day, and we are saying there we stand. We are ready to continue. We shall work with the chairman of the party. We are ready to seek and canvass for his support, and come the voting day, you'll be watching, you'll be seeing here. So that one is our position, and I think it is agreeable that that's where we are moving. We should be praised rather than earning the condemnation. We are saying we are here to save the party. We are here to galvanize the population of Uganda, and we are here to ensure that the president wins. Unless when someone has different agenda. But if you are concerned about the continuity of the leadership of the party, this is the team to rely on. I thank you.
Thank you.
One of you put up a concern that the Secretary General was saying that we, the independent members of Parliament, we are seeking for attention to meet the president, attention to be given money and all that. Let me say this. Some of us have been the royal cadres of this party, and we have served in this party. Some of us don't know any other party but NRM. So we are not here to seek to blackmail the government. No. We are here because things did not go well. And all Ugandans know that things, the elections were a sham. So our being here is to tell the country that we are not satisfied with the results. We are not satisfied, and we want to go back and reclaim our positions. Some people, our voters, are calling. Some of them are telling us, for us, we never voted. For us, we never even did voting day. We were not there. We don't know what really happened. So let us go back. Let's have this chance to go back and see whether really our voters chased us away. But I'm very sure we have delivered under this government, and with the government of NRM, we have done something. We have delivered. So I believe our voters, they still need us. And our being here is not to blackmail anybody. We are here to show our grievances, that the elections were mismanaged.
On the issue of favors. On the issue of favor. And in any case, we are not looking for jobs. We are only looking for justice. President Museveni went to Luwero, and 800,000 people died simply because he was fighting vote rigging.
Yes.
Vote rigging. And vote rigging, unfortunately, has followed him in his political party. You said, is he aware of all he's the biggest consumer of intelligence information. That's why he formed even the election tribunal you saw, although he formed it to cool down what was going on. But we appreciate whatever effort he undertook, and he knows in our respective constituencies that we were actually rigged out. And for us, that's why we are saying we'll campaign for him, because he's not the one who rigged us. We know who actually rigged us out, and the people are aware, and they are totally dissatisfied, and they want to make a decision in the general elections. To say that the generals are going to come for us once again, it is their choice. But the people have the choice in a secret ballot. I don't know how they are going to remove ballots from the box. These ones, they were beating people from the line. They were beating people not to come for voting on the line because they were seeing them. They were bribing them from the line. We want to see how you are going to give a person a million when he's actually going to go in a ballot box, in a basin alone and vote alone. How will you know whom he has voted for? That is the confidence we have. And as my colleagues said, this is a general election. President Museveni will have his agents. I have seen Bobo Wine will have his agents. Other political parties will have their agents. Women MP will have their agents. Various candidates. We will have our agents on that particular day. It will be a vigilant day. The polling station will be full to see who is going to rig. So it is going to be extremely very difficult where 3 villages are gathered for you to come and cause chaos. It's going to be very difficult. And that is the strength that we have. And that's why we have chosen that option, because the other option, we risked a lot, our people. And here I am seeing that we are more safer going in a box than that kangaroo type of election where one person votes 10 times, where they count a hair, they count the bums, they count the child in the back, they count the womb. It becomes very difficult. That was never an election. It was just a sham. And our presence here as independents, we condemn it in the strongest terms possible, and we are rejecting it. We are throwing it in the face of the Secretary General and telling him, shape yourself. Go down there and organize credible elections. You will not have independence. You will not have independence. And fortunately, he is not a candidate. So he can manage his political party and we deal with ourselves. But to say and start intimidating people to resign, no one is going to resign. He has no power. He has no power to remove any of us. The Secretary General, in the last term, he attempted to expel me and Theodore Sechikubo, Newagaba, and Nsereko. He knows how they ended. They ended badly. We ended in the Supreme Court. They ruled that they were wrong. So now he cannot take on the same thing. Let him write expelling any one of us. He cannot attempt it. The confidence the president yields in people who are anchored in the population. He's not going to choose you when you are not popular. He is aware that us who are here, we are carrying a big mandate of the people. Come to my constituency on the 12th of January when we vote. You will see what is going to happen. The flag bearer may not even score half of what I get. Is not the one masterminding. Yes, appointing you does not mean that I am directing you to go and see and do fake things. He disowned them. He disowned them. He actually has blamed them severally. We know where the problem came from. For instance, in my district, is he the one who told the village registrars to start counting from 50? No. Is he the one who told them to count small kids, to count the head, to count the bum of the voters? No. Is he the one who allowed people not to use the register? He's not. So you must, we are coming in as independents and we are sober-headed. We are not just mad people. No. We know who masterminded our rigging, or the rigging of our election.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Can you come back to the
election goes amiss, and then you tell people just uphold the result? I think there we are missing a point.
Yeah.
There is no equity there. So if the party had organized a credible election, then he would have all rights to tell members, do not come back and contest as independents. Yeah. But because of that failure, I think we now go to the mother constitution, which gives us the powers to contest. I personally wrote to the Secretary General. I told him the man who is coming to contest with me is the chairman of the district, and he is manipulating every system. Please have him removed. Let us have a fresh person lead to avoid the chaos. He didn't listen. So today, when such happens and then you tell me, don't contest, I think it will be very unfair to the party. Actually, I want to applaud this team. We are here to save the party. Yeah. And we shall indeed campaign for His Excellency the President. But we shall give an opportunity to the people of Uganda to choose their rightful leaders. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much.
Karuvanga Jacob Atenyi, representing the people of Kibanda South County in Kirandongo District. I would like to respond to a comment made by one of you that we are not commenting about the massive rigging. Actually, by implication, our coming together here now is in response. It's a feedback to show Uganda that we are dissatisfied. We do not agree with the recent NRM primaries. It is clear. It is a direct feedback that we do not completely agree with this kind of mess. Now, two, we have just told you that we have come together voluntarily, as clarified by the chair, to respond to this massive rigging by presenting ourselves to the electorate who also understand this impairs, to help them check on the massive blackmail and negative propaganda that we were subjected to by some of the funny NRM politicians and even so-called, I'm not regretting to call them, some so-called flag bearers. There was a lot that was said against some members, and so we are presenting ourselves to the general population of Uganda to decide. I want to observe.
For clarity and avoidance of doubt, we have formed this platform or this grouping not with anybody's suggestion. So if anybody thinks that the president has called us and told us come together and form a group,
want money.
oh, that is out of the question. We are individuals who have come together, who have been affected negatively and unfairly by the primaries of the NRM. And we are coming together for our own internal coordination and continue as members of NRM to prepare ourselves for the incoming campaigns, but also elections, but as NRM leaning, not with anybody telling us to come together. So we are not being used by anybody. We are coming here on our own individual volition, and we are not asking or looking for anybody to come and tell us we are going to give you ABCD. No, we know that we are going to stand as independent. So that's why we're here, but NRM leaning. I thank you. My colleague responded.
Sonen, I'm the woman member of parliament, Nuaya district. I'm the vice chairperson of this caucus. I would like to respond to one of the questions raised by you, that wouldn't the president use us and dump us? I really don't think so, because we are voted on the same day. And mark you, the president is going to have countrywide campaign. And the president is going to come to our districts and do campaigns as well. So I do not really buy into that question quite well, that is using us. We are members of the party. If there is using one another, then we are also using the president, is our principle. So we cannot say we are using one another. This election that we are going in for, it's going to be a national election, and it's going to be free and fair. That the ground must be given a fertile ground, and there are so many observers that are going to be there on that day. It's not only going to be an NRM election, there are going to be opposition and other independents who are not even being called NRM leaning. So I don't think whether there is this idea of the president using us. No, the president cannot use us, but we are there to campaign for the president and make sure he gets, if minimum, 900 or 99% votes in our respective constituencies, because we've not left the party. There are other flag bearers at the district level, at the sub-county level that we supported. They went through. It is our responsibility to make sure they hold the flag and they continue to lead the people. And there are people that we still hope to campaign for, even at local level. As long as the ground is fertile, trust me, these are members who still have values in this country and to submit. I thank you.
Yeah, I'll just have a rejoinder on that point. Just a rejoinder.